guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Taskmaster Tuesday. Seeing as last week's challenge, that was the 1v1 duel versus BrotherMunro, was such a success, we're going to get a rematch. And I desperately need one, because BrotherMunro beat me last week. This time around, we're doing 30,000 meters starting range again, so I have to adjust this. What I'm going to do now is design my battlecruiser. I'm going to send the screenshots to BrotherMunro. He gets to open those screenshots the moment that he has completed his battlecruiser, not strictly Austro-Hungarian, I just set that as a placeholder. And after that, I'm going to build his ship, and I'm going to battle it out against his ships. So, I need to have two battlecruisers, which are capable of beating his battlecruisers. I have no idea what they're going to look like. He has no ideas. No ideas. He has no idea what mine are going to look like. We have an unlimited budget. We just need to make a good ship. Let's see. This is the American... What? You can do 15-inch only? On a modern... Oh, sorry, it's the 1930s. That explains it. Oh, this is tough. I can get a ship. And I can play the ship myself. But the AI also has to be able to use the same ship. That's the biggest challenge. I mean, I could build a ship which charges in and just torpedoes the shit out of their battlecruisers, because battlecruisers generally cannot turn very well. But the problem is, the AI, when he's playing against my ships, will not do that. That's the challenge. They simply will not do that. That makes it pretty challenging. If I go for a lower beam... This is interesting. This is very interesting. Look, if you have a wider ship with 0% beam, then you need a pretty serious engine to make the battlecruiser go 40 knots. It means I have 15,000 or actually 14,500 tons of displacement. But if I reduce the beam to minus 9%, which is the lowest you can go, then I have 20,000 tons of displacement available. So you can put more stuff on it. That's because the hull form improves. The hull form is currently 128. And I believe that if I go like this, the hull form doesn't change. Cool. Okay, never mind. It is, however, calculated because that displacement. A narrow beam could be fun. Let's see. It's going to be a ship that charges in. If only I could set the AI behavior, that would be so nice. Come on. And I mean, you guys have criticized me quite a few times for building a ship that charges in, even when it shouldn't. So I might as well lean into it and go with a ship that is designed to charge in. Okay, we're going to need a funnel. Probably a very serious funnel at that. We forced... Yeah. We're going to need another one of those. Boom. Okay. What's the plan here? Torpedoes. Torpedoes is the name of this game. Torpedoes there. Torpedoes there. Just got to make sure that they're actually a bit larger. 22-inch. Fast. We're going to use a radar, but not a very good one. Although... radars don't weigh that much. My ability to turn is going to be absolute dog shit. My turning circle probably exists. Yeah. 2 kilometers. I can still up that. Or, well, down that. But it still won't be very pretty. I can reduce the range. I don't need that. Give me an auxiliary engine. Give me a slightly better propeller shaft. But hey, we're not going to be turning out of his way anytime soon. Yeah, okay. Unbalanced. 1,000. If you go for a balanced rudder, it takes you more time. But with a balanced rudder, you have a better sustained speed while turning. The thing is, I don't want a sustained speed. I want to lose speed when I'm turning. And that, combined with my faster deceleration ability of the turboelectric drive, should allow me to dodge torpedoes. Should. Okay. Let's get a hydro station. And these are 22 inchers. There. Not sure if these will turn. Now they will. I just hope they don't get blown up before we get a chance to drop them. When it comes to main guns, I'm going to get fairly close. We start at 30,000 meter range, but I can speed in at 40 knots, so he's not going to have a whole lot of salvos available. Nor will I. I think 13-inch guns might be sufficient. They're not that big. They don't weigh that much. And between the three of them and upgrades... You know what? I don't even care about that many guns. Aft weight offset's a bit high. Taller is less stable, more resistance against flooding, can carry more load, operational range becomes increased. Yeah. See, having a massive draft doesn't really help me out here. What does is my ability to, well, not so much negate his shells, but at least block them a little better. Or just pump out more torpedoes. That's a really big turret. Thank you. Bring it on, Munro. You know what? I don't care about this turret. I don't care about this barbette at all. There. Torps. Torps is the name of the game. Lots of torps. Pull this thing in. Push this back a little. Oh, sorry. No. I need to go forward, not back. Forward. There you go. 5.8% pitch. I don't think I've ever had it that low. Now, one concern that I do have is that he's going to shoot my torpedo launchers. I mean, not strictly intentionally, but he just can do that. Which will cause the destruction of essentially my most important weapon system. There's not a whole lot that I can do to combat that, other than just have a lot of torpedo tubes. It's pretty much my biggest... my biggest way of making sure that I don't get a situation where I get it to within torpedo range and I don't have any. This is a bit heavy. This... oh... yeah, that torpedo launcher is causing a lot of weight. Okay, so what can I dump into him? 12 torps, 20... sorry, 16. This one's iffy? Kind of? See, I can upgrade the shells, I can upgrade the turrets, but I doubt that these are going to do a lot. They're just not that important to me. So I'm not going to go with the upgraded turrets. I'm not going to go with the upgraded turret rotation speed and such. I'm going to go with more armor. These fast torpedoes range out to 10 kilometers. That is surprisingly good. Okay. Since we are going to go really close, I'm thinking 8-inch deck is less important. Let's put that to 17. I'm going to be charging him head on. So let's just put 14%, or sorry, 14 inches of armor there. 13 inches of armor there. I still have an aft offset of 7.5%. Now I got a 4 issue, but I can upgrade the aft belt and reduce the fore belt a little. We're getting there. This means effectively more than 26 inches of fore belt armor. It's not strictly bow tanking. It's just making sure I live long enough to have the torpedoes be effective. That's pretty much the plan. No. Sit there. Sit there. And you are going to sit here. Too heavy. Reduce aft belt. There. Perfect. Pitch 10.5%. Maximum torpedo spammer. Maximum effort. Very nice. Alright, I'm now going to send screenshots of this design to BrotherMunro. He's going to build it in his editor. He's going to set it as the enemy. And we're going to try and win. I'm going to wait until BrotherMunro sends his designs, build those in my editor, and then we're going to duke it out. Alright, here we go. I've received BrotherMunro's designs. I have created them in the editor. And let me show you around on his ship. This, of course, the Colorado, is my ship. This is the Munro boat. Pardon the pun. The Munro boat is a battlecruiser, British design, armed with 16-inch dual-barrel turrets. That is her only armament. Does not mean she can be taken lightly, because she will fire every 32 seconds. And she will spit out 16-inch, super heavy, extremely armor-piercing shells, the improved APBCs. These have the potential to slam right through the armor that I have on my battlecruisers. Aside from that, her survivability is pretty good. Krupp armor 4, of course, Barbette armor 4. Normally, this would concern me, but since I'm not going for guns, I don't really care. I care about the anti-torpedo blister. I care about the anti-flooding system, and I care about how many bulkheads the ship has. Also, fairly importantly, she can do 29.1 knots. That means that my ships are 11 knots faster, and I will definitely close the distance. She can try kiting away, but, well, ideally, I will close that distance soon. If she kites away, then she's only going to have 4 turrets, but she has 2 battlecruisers. Well, the fleet has. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how it's going to develop. In the meanwhile, BrotherMunro has received my designs and has created his own ships. And how well those are going to do, you can see on his channel, linked down below in the description. Now, here she is, the Columbus and Colorado behind her, armed with all those 22-inch fast torpedoes. The amount of damage that these things will do is 865, but that is without any kind of opposition from the enemy. And of course, the enemy will be causing opposition. To the tune of, I'm going to get torpedo blisters, I'm going to get a triple hull bottom, I'm going to get bulkheads. So, it's not a guarantee that we will win this easily. The enemy is over here, and they are, fortunately, heading my way. So, distance, 31 kilometers, we're going to charge right in. We don't need to do that in a formation, we can just charge right in. Go to where the enemy is supposedly gonna go. And especially considering that BrotherMunro ships do not have torpedoes, they are going to be, well, they're going to be deadly at longer ranges with those 16-inch guns. Shorter ranges, ideally not so much, because my armor is going to be better. Yeah, no. No. Deck armor is not good enough. And there are a lot of shells coming in. What's your chance to pen? 50%. Right. Well, that's nice. The Columbus is down to 32 knots. Oh, at this rate, I'm not even going to stand a chance. Columbus, turn. The Columbus is returning fire, but it's going to take me a while before the ship will probably do any kind of damage. Ricochet blocked. See, that's what I like to see. Closer I get, the closer I get, the less plunging fire I should receive. And at that point, the less damage I should be taking. Pen chance is still 53. I'm keeping the ricochet angle as high as possible, but this ship is getting utterly blown up. Columbus down to 30 knots, meaning the Columbus cannot catch up to the enemy battlecruisers anymore. The Colorado can, but I don't think I can sink them with one battlecruiser. Oh boy. I'm going to need both. I'm going to need both. And this is simply not doing the damage that I need to do. Damage to the main tower. Focus on this. Armor piercing, please. Oh, good lord. Look at this thing. This poor cruiser.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Chance 50% to pen. What the hell? I thought I had a pretty heavily armored ship. And then BrotherMunro's ships just go... Yeah, no. That's cute, but no. No, 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 no. Boom! Flooding. Second engine out. The ship's going to be down to 24 knots, if that. Oh, this is not going the way that I expected it to be. And he's not even packing the biggest guns. He's packing 16 inchers. Yes, they're dangerous. Ow! Yes, they're dangerous. But they're not that dangerous, I thought. Yeah, well, it's the 1930s. And look at that pen chance. Oh dear. 17 kilometers out from the Columbus. Colorado is untouched. And as I kind of expected, the AI is kiting away, because that is their advantage. Look. I have 0 chance to pen. Just nothing at all. Partial pen. Yeah, right. Oh god, I just cannot pen these things whatsoever. Range 14.9. What's your turning circle? 1700 meters. The Columbus... Oh, the Columbus is basically functioning as a lightning rod, but that feature still is probably not going to be enough to save the Colorado, enough time to get into range. Oh dear. They are definitely focused on finishing off the Columbus, rather than taking shots at the more dangerous, at this point, Colorado. Still 47%? See, if I get closer, the pen chance drops pretty quick. 34%, 34.2, 34.1. Citadel's now unavailable. 33.5. Oh. This is not great. 12.9. My torpedoes hit out to 10.1. I need to do more. Full power to the engines. Oh. Damage to the main gun. Not that I was going to use it, but it's nice to just to show off a gun on a ship. No! What's the accuracy on these things? 21%? The hell? That's crazy. Okay. It's not like they're gonna run out of shells anytime soon. Not exactly. See, this is why you guys should be watching BrotherMunro, because he designs ships like these. He designed ships like these, and they are ridiculously deadly. Please come about. Stop kiting away. I have done 244 damage, 248, 250. They've done 6,500 to the Columbus. 6,700. The Columbus is still alive. But I think that situation is going to change pretty quick. The flooding won't be the issue. It's just the sheer failure of the structural integrity. See? 9%. Colorado is now within torpedo range. The Munro boat has Hydro 3. Oh, wow. Did we just get a pen? Yeah. Look at that. Alright, Sunshine. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Torpid. If I still have torpedo launchers that are actually available, it is. Oh, this thing is gonna get demolished. Pretty quickly. What is my pen on these things? Pretty shit. Sums it up. Pretty shit. Let me see your armor scheme. 16-inch main belt, 8-inch fore, 8-inch aft, plus 120%, so 32-inch main belt. And a 6-inch fore and aft. Yeah, with a 13-inch gun, that's not going to really be feasible. Oh, dear. Come on, I used to have a launcher amidships on the bow. I still have one. But probably because the ships are heading away, my torpedo launchers just flat out refuse. This is going to be a glorious fail. Oh, Jesus. Look at this thing. I'm down to 32 knots. I'll never get into range now. Launch! I don't care if you think they're going to hit. I just want to do some form of damage before I get destroyed. Hello? Anybody? Thank you. Hard to starboard. With whatever we have left. I still have some speed. I have 34 knots. I'm dropping speed quickly. I'm going to try and get the port salvo away as well. Not knowing how many torpedoes I still have there. There we go. Go fish. Yeah, whatever. Just run. They detected the torpedoes. The Munro boat is dodging. I think the Colossus will be dodging too. They just left the Columbus to her own devices. Crippled to 9% of her health. The Colorado is now in an equally terrible position. The only thing that could happen is that the Colossus massively fucks up here. And just turns right into the torps. And that seems to be happening. Boom! There. That's the first salvo. More will be on their way shortly. Or rather, more will be arriving shortly, which could cause the destruction of the Colossus. But that... Nah, I don't think it's going to cause the loss of the Colossus. I mean, the ship is badly flooding. But... meh. Good design again on BrotherMunro's part. Colossus badly flooded. Listing hard to starboard. But it looks like the flooding's under control. No, is it? The icon of flooding disappearing no longer is a guarantee that the flooding is under control. Oh, it doesn't matter, Columbus is dead. Well, that was an interesting 10 minutes. Is what she said. That's not how you play BrotherMunro. That's not how you do it. What have I done in total? I have done... or I've taken 16,800 damage. I've done less than 4. No, slightly over 4. Jesus, these things were ridiculously deadly. That was nuts. Well played to BrotherMunro. That's 2 for 2 for him. He's still going to have to play me on his channel. But if it's any indication to go by, then he will absolutely win that. So, not a great track record for me right now. Maybe I should just design more, I don't know, feasible cruisers. You be the judge. Let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon for more videos.